I thought it was just another cheap Airbnb in the middle of nowhere. 5-star reviews. Beautiful photos. Quiet forest. It seemed like the perfect place to spend a relaxing weekend alone. But taped to the front door was a handwritten note. It read, "Welcome. You may use every room in this house, except one. Whatever you hear after midnight, never open the red door." I laughed, thinking it was some kind of Halloween decoration. 3 days later. I wished I had listened. My name is Alex, and this happened last October. I booked a remote Airbnb hidden deep inside the mountains. The nearest town was almost 30 minutes away, and there was no cell service once I reached the property. The cabin looked exactly like the photos: old wooden walls, a stone fireplace, and complete silence. The host wasn't there to greet me. Instead, I found a key under the welcome mat and another handwritten note on the kitchen table. It said, "Please enjoy your stay. One last reminder. Never open the red door at the end of the hallway." I walked down the hallway. There it was. A bright red wooden door. Unlike every other door in the cabin, it had no handle on the outside, only an old keyhole. Something about it made me uncomfortable. So I ignored it. At least, I tried to. That night, just after midnight, I woke up to a loud knock. 3 slow knocks. Knock. 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 I checked the front door. Nobody. I looked outside with a flashlight. Nothing but trees. As I walked back toward my bedroom, I heard the knocking again. This time, it was coming from the red door. Then a quiet voice whispered through the wood. "Please, let me out." I froze. Maybe someone was trapped inside. Maybe the owner was playing some kind of prank. I sent the host a message. He replied almost instantly. "Do not answer the voice." That was it. No explanation. The next morning I searched the entire cabin. No hidden speakers. No secret hallways. No basement connected to the red door. That night, I placed my phone in the hallway to record everything. At exactly 3:17 a.m. the knocking started again. But when I watched the recording later, the hallway was empty. No person. No shadow. Only the sound of knocking. And a whisper. "Alex, open the door." I had never told anyone my name. Not even the host. My stomach dropped. Then I noticed something else. Fresh muddy footprints leading directly to the red door. But none leading away. On the third night, I couldn't take it anymore. The whispering had become constant. The knocking never stopped. I grabbed the old key I had found inside a kitchen drawer. My hands were shaking. The key fit perfectly. The lock clicked. Slowly. The red door opened. Inside wasn't another room. It was a long, dark hallway that shouldn't have existed. Cold air rushed past me. At the end stood a single wooden chair. On the wall behind it were dozens of names carved into the wood. Each one had a date beside it. The last name had today's date. And beneath it, my name. Then I heard footsteps behind me. Very close. I turned around. No one was there. When I looked back, the chair was empty. Something was now standing in the darkness. Watching me. Smiling. Police later searched the cabin after my rental period ended. They reported that there was no red door anywhere inside the house. The hallway ended with a solid wooden wall. The Airbnb host had disappeared months earlier. His account had already been deactivated. But a week later, the cabin appeared online again under a different owner's name. The listing had only one review. It simply said, Beautiful place. Just don't open the red door. And somehow, it already had another booking. Fade to black.